Hey guys, what is up? You got time now there, and today I will be bringing you an Earthbound deck profile. And no, these are very old news. Well, this deck's definitely old news. This one is exactly four formats old, so going back to the days of the meta of the Earthbound. So I think there was anyway when they came out. Some of you may know these cards, some of you may not. So I'll just give you of the Earthbound Immortals themselves. I'll just give you a quick read of what they do. So let's start this. We have 3 Arcana 4/0, the Fool. 1 Earthbound Immortal Asalapiscu. Basically, what the idea is, you have to have a field. It works the same way as Malefics, but these are the originals. Basically, if there is no field spell card on the field, destroy this card. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. This card can attack your opponent directly when this face-up card leaves the field, except by own effect. Destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 800 points of damage for each monster destroyed. So basically, it's quite a powerful card, and it does work very well. But obviously, there's different choices, and you only need to sacrifice 2 for them, not 3. No matter what the stars say. Then next we have Earthbound Immortal Ccapac, something like that. Anyway, I'm not too sure now. But this one's basically similar. Can't destroy by a field card. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. This card can attack your opponent directly. If it destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. Just say if they've got a monster that's, I don't know, 3,000 points, use it and you boost yours up somehow, using a seal to 3,500. Boom, they take 3,500 points of damage, so you might as well just attack them directly, but instead you get rid of the monster in the process. Next we have Earthbound Immortal Ccapac, I think it's how it's pronounced. Same thing really again with this, but this card can take your opponent directly. If this card is destroyed by a bat card effect set by its own effect, destroy all cards on the field. It pretty much just blows everything up if it is destroyed. Next we have Earthbound Ccapac, basically a giant killer whale or an orca. Once per turn you can inflict battle damage. Same thing really with the effects. Once per turn you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of this card's defense on the field. This card cannot attack during the turn you activate this effect. While this card is in the defense position, your opponent cannot conduct their battle phase. So basically the idea is with this one you can have it in attack, but to be honest it's probably a lot better in defense mode because you can still attack, take 1,200 off them, and they can't conduct their battle phase, so they can't attack you. So, fair deal to me there, I see. Next we have Earthbound Immortal Sicily, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Obviously, you can only be 1 Earthbound on the field, so make sure you choose the right ones. If this card is destroyed by battle, you contribute 1 other monster, and if you do, half the battle damage, half your opponent's life points. So say if you had an Arcana Force with a Earthbound Immortal Sicily, basically what you would do is that gets destroyed, say you take 100 points or so. Tribute that as well. If you have 3 monsters on the field, say. But no, let's say you just have 3 monsters in the field at a time. Sacrifice that, and the opponent loses half their points. So yeah, you can't beat that, and then you can take them out next turn if you're good enough. Well, everyone's good enough in their own way. And next we have Earthbound Immortal Uru. Don't know why there's a giant space there for this card, but yes. This card can, once per turn, you contribute 1 other monster and target 1 phase of monster your opponent controls and take control of that target until the end phase. So you can attack them directly, or you can take the monster and attack them twice with their own monster as well in the process. So, and for the final Earthbound Immortal card, we have Earthbound Immortal Warakuchu Riska. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. If this card is normal summon, target up to 3 cards you control. Accept this card, shuffle those targets into the deck, then discard as many random cards as possible from your opponent's hand, but not more than the number of the returning cards. And if you do, this card gains 1000 attached for each card discarded. So basically you send 3 cards and it gains 3000. Unfortunately, that's a shit effect. Sorry for the language, but it is. If anyone is familiar with the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds with the Earthbound, Immortal, Waira, Kuchu, Raska, it was a lot powerful. So, and because it was basically broke as hell, they dumbed it down to that. So yes, pretty much ended up with shite really. But nevertheless, then we have Earthbound Line Walker. Basically, they can't be destroyed by their own effect. To save you have that on the field, on defense mode for say, then you have a Earthbound Immortal Ccapac, and someone plays MST on your, I don't know, Mausoleum of the Emperor. Say they play Mausoleum on the Emperor, you play Mausoleum on the Emperor, and they MST it. With Line Walker on the field, your Earthbound will still be there, so pretty much safe until the Line Walker gets destroyed, and obviously he's gone. So yeah, then next one we have a Jilin Duo. Basically, as long as it's in defense mode, it cannot be destroyed by battle, and if you take any battle damage, it's destroyed. So preferably play it in defense mode, not attack, because I've done that so many times. And if you tribute in for a fairy type monster, which you are not, but if you did, it counts as 2. So next we have Ardendam Dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 level 8 or higher monster to the graveyard, from your hand to the graveyard, and if you tribute this card for a tribute summon of a level 7 or higher monster, the monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. So basically it cannot be destroyed by its own effect or anybody else's effect really, so can't want to lose that. Basically you just send that Earthbound Immortal Raska and it's safe really. So you want 3 of them. Obviously 3 Marshmallow just for defense and to take a bit of points off him. It's basically a burn version of it, but it's more fun. Spirit Reaper again just to defend and use as sacrifice. Then we have Earthbound Revival. Discard 1 card and target 1 Earthbound Immortal and add 1 field spell card in your graveyard. So basically you get 2 cards for the price of 1. Can't beat that deal. Then we have the Earthbound Whirlwind, which is basically the Heavy Storm version. Well, it's basically Heavy Storm for Earthbounds, which makes them kinda broken. If you control an Earthbound monster, destroy your spell and check out your opponent controls. So it's like a Harpy's Feather Duster, but Earthbound type, but it's confusing really. Marshmallow Glasses, so they can only attack your Marshmallow if you have say Line Walk on the field, so it protects you. 3 Mausoleum of the Emperor. Basically if you need to sacrifice to pay, you just pay 2000 points and there you go, bump, you got a monster. Then we have 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, a Poseido Space, so basically send Mausoleum of the Emperor from your graveyard, banish it, there you go, it becomes that to the end of the turn. Then we have a Savage Colosseum. If a monster attacks, at the end of the damage step, its controller gains 300 life points. All monsters must be attack if able. During the end phase, destroy your face of attack precision monsters this turn the play did not declare an attack. So basically, say he had monsters on the field, I had a Utopia on my side, I attacked with him, I will gain 300 points because that's all I had. But then if he plays a monster on his turn, say it was say he was playing a Malefic deck and he played Malefic Cyberend because of my field card, he would then have to attack, but if I use Utopia's effect to negate the attack, his monster would just get destroyed at the end phase. So yeah, it comes really in handy. And then we have 2 Terraforming, obviously just to pick up your cards. The Seal of Orichalcos, it's a field card and gives your monsters 500 points. And you don't really special summon in this deck, so it's quite handy. 2 called the Earthbound. Activate when your opponent wants to declare an attack and you select the target. So basically you can choose which monster it attacks. So say if you're a Line Walker, same thing as Marshmallow really, but say if you're a Line Walker, Marshmallow, send it to Marshmallow obviously. Call of the Haunted obviously to bring back a card to help tribute, such as Marshmallow, Ardent Dragon, whatever. Then we have the Earthbound Wave. Basically it's a Solomon Judgment, but for spells and traps. So when your opponent activates a spell and trap card, you control an Earthbound and Mars, and you get the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So it works very well against Shang Tsings if you've got an Earthbound on. Not too sure about other decks because I haven't really played it that much in the last couple of formats. Then we have a Raw 2 mana 4, sorry, Raw the Earthbound. Once per turn, when your opponent monster declares an attack target, the attacking monster destroy that target, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the destroyed monster's attack. You must control an Earthbound monster with attack higher than the attack of the attacking monster to activate the effect. So say if you had this, say if you had Apu and a Earthbound Line Walker, and they had a Stardust Dragon. I'm not saying, I don't know why Stardust Dragon, but yeah, its effects were negated for some reason. You used a Vec Failure. Play that card and basically destroy his monster, and he would take 2250. It's not the best of cards, but it does work quite well to take 2 points down quicker. And then we have for the last card, offering to the Immortals. Obviously with this deck you will take points because it's all about time and getting the cards out, but basically if your opponent declares a direct attack, well, you have 3000 less points, negate the attacking. If you do, special summon 2 ceremonial tokens, and if you do, add 1 Earthbound the card, Earthbound Revival or Raw. Add 1 Earthbound Immortal card, or Raw of Earthbound Revival or Raw from the deck to your hand. 7 more tokens cannot be tributed except for tribute summon of a Earthbound. So yeah guys, that's pretty much your main deck, and for the side deck it's just 2 Mound of the Bound. So it's up to you really. You can take out Poseidon Space Savage Coliseum and play one of them or both of them. Completely up to you. So yeah guys, this has been my Earthbound deck. I hope you liked it, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new to my channel for daily content. So yeah guys, this has been you, your Time Lord, signing out.